What is happening? Let's make sure all of our devices are working, and it looks like they are. Should we go? We going cowboy hat today? I guess we'll go cowboy hat. This is my favorite, so it makes sense. We'll do this. Here we go. Right? We good? All right. Which shades though? That's the big question. I like both. This might be my fave. You know what? We'll go for the shades we went yesterday. I think that's the win. Okay. That's the win. There we go. It just feels right. Okay. I will drop the formalities, and by that I mean I will start talking about the formalities. My name's Adam, and I am on a mission to help other developers do what I did as a software developer, and that is going from zero to making 10, 20, 30, 40 plus a month, 1,000, 30, 40K a month. And I've done that through a couple SaaS. I guess, what is the plural of SaaS? Has anybody ever thought about that? What's the plural of SaaS? Is it SaaSes? It might be SaaS. I don't love SaaSes. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I don't love SaaSes. Let me see. Let's see. Building. So let's go ahead. So today is a special day, actually, because today is day 20 of just doing this thing. Okay? It's day 20 of deciding that this is a real thing in my life. And it's kind of a lot easier. I got to be honest. It's got like a whole ton easier than it did when I first started out. When I first started out, every day was like, oh my God, am I really going to do this? And now talking to nobody is really flipping easy. But anyway, so quick intro. My name's Adam, and I am showing other developers, or maybe you're just an entrepreneur, I'm showing you how to get to the point where you have the financial freedom and security to quit your job because layoffs are coming. If you're a developer, layoffs are coming. 5-to-1 ratio of people laid off to AI. Okay. Don't wait to find out if you're one of the 5 or one of the 1. Okay. Be the guy who leaves under his own accord. I've been very lucky in that I've invested in AI coding very early. I have to be careful. It's not just AI coding very early. I've built businesses, and that's kind of one of the big keys that I can maybe help a little bit with. I'm not an expert in this, but I would love to show you what I've done. And I have a sort of, set of things that I do, sort of a formula, a little bit of a framework that has worked really well for me. And I've started to template it out. I'll probably end up releasing it totally for free. I'm not asking for anything in return, but just, I call it speed running. And it's just this like speed run framework to go from zero to app or web SaaS based business. Like, what are all the things that you can do? And I'll tell you some of the things that you don't even think about. Okay. And if you've been through this, but there are a number of things that you have to do in the formation of that business, in the creation of that app that take freaking time. And it's not time that is under your control. Here's a great example. Let's say you want to add something like sign in with Google. That seems easy. Yeah, you know what? That's an afternoon worth of coding. But for Google to review your application, oh, well, that's 3 to 4 weeks. Same deal. Want to build an app for iOS? You already know that the App Store is not going to be easy. Assume that you're going to have 4 or 5 different iterations before it gets accepted. So anyway, the framework I've put together, I used to call it just speed running. And, the people around me thought that was kind of funny the way I said it. And I started realizing like, that's really what it is. It's how do you speed run from beginning to end? You check all of the boxes, you do it right. And each time I was leaving little notes to myself, how could I do this a little bit better next time? How could I find a way to have eliminated a step or not had to sit on my hands for a minute? Because there's nothing worse than sitting on your hands and you're waiting and you're watching other freaking people get super close to your idea. There is nothing that is more disastrous than that. So anyway, I'm going to put all of that together into my little speed run framework. That's going to be available to anybody and everybody. I'm going to show you all the tools that I use. I'm just going to give you all the behind the scenes, and you're going to learn from every mistake that I made. Why would I do that? Honestly, it's just like my own internal notes. And developer to developer, I would love to help other ex-developers. I'm not even sure if I can call myself a developer anymore, but that's okay. So what are we doing today? Today, we're going to work on an app that I call Drivel, and it is a somewhat controversial place-based social network. So imagine that Reddit and Foursquare had a baby, and what they gave birth to was in this Ghibli art style. So that's kind of the whole concept. Is just, and you can actually see it if you go to drivel.app. You can see our marketing page. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try something different. Instead of starting with the code and then releasing, I'm going to start with the release and the ads and then move back to the code. So we're going to use ChatGPT for this. This is for Drivel, the app. I want to make ads on Facebook that emphasize the cozy and artistic and nature. Is that how you spell whimsical? I think I spelled whimsical 4 times in my life. And being able to chat, give me some ideas as images. So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. But yeah, so I want to go from that backwards. So I've been thinking about what the best way is to convert people, and I think what we're missing is the nice big, like, put in your email address here. So let's fire up VO, and then we'll go on to Drivel. Get out of here. You're on a roll. Yeah, I am on a roll. I am a top 1% creator on 2 of my accounts on VO, which is kind of crazy. So each one of them individually is in the top 1% of creators. I've been doing this for the last year plus. I think right now I've probably done on the order of released apps, web apps, 11, maybe. A bunch of little experiments, right? But 11 like truly released, let's say 10. Truly released apps. Drivel is one of them, although it's not released yet. All right, so what I wanted to do, I actually opened up the wrong app. I actually wanted to go into the marketing app. So we'll go to Drivel.io. All right. On the, let me see. Before I want a sort of story. All right. So in case you're wondering, this is VO. I'm a huge proponent of VO. If you have not used VO, it beats everything else. Obviously, Cursor, Copilot, that type of stuff is really good if you want to stay in code. I have taken a different approach to all of this, and this is probably controversial. When I first started coding, I don't mean coding, sorry. When I first started coding using AI, I mean, I was doing the Cursor thing. I was doing Claude Code when it finally came out because I was a developer. That's kind of what I knew how to do. But what I have started doing now is just see myself more as this sounds like inflated ego or something. I see myself more as a kind of business creator. And I think that that's what you should see yourself as too. So instead of seeing yourself as part of the team, see yourself as the person managing the team. It just happens that you're kind of part of the team, right? And just go out there and say, what would I create if I was the CEO of this company? If you think like that, you start realizing that some of the code stuff honestly just gets in the way. I mean, I have a good buddy of mine and he's making a checklist app, right? And we were talking about scaling the other day. And I told him, I'm like, bro, you have 0 users. And he's like, yeah, well, what if I get 10,000 users? Well, okay, you're using Supabase, you're using Vercel. I mean, everything you're using can scale. Or is there any decision you're really making that you can't go back on if this thing like catches on fire in a good way? And so that's just something to think about. Like, look at it as you're the CEO, not so much you're the software developer. All right. Portal journey. I don't even know what that means. All devices. I want to see what it gets us to. So interesting. Ooh, interesting. I kind of like this. Oh man, I am loving this. This is pretty neat. What do you guys think of like the little like drivel ghost thing? Do you guys like Cozy? I think Cozy is the way to go. See apply start a chat. So my plan is actually to run all of these and just kind of see what happens. We need to unify the, what do we call it? We need to unify the logo, however. So I'm going to go ahead and give it, I'm going to give it a logo that is like the approved logo, because right now it's just all over the place. Let's see if we can find, let's see if that gets us any mileage. Place all before with one responsive, give each. Okay. Who knows if that's going to work. So here is my big, hairy, audacious goal, is that I want to post this on Facebook, only like Facebook ads, only for the purpose of getting measurement today into tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw $100 behind it and we'll just see what happens. Do people respond to the idea of starting a conversation at a place? I don't know. Now, one of the thoughts I had is, do I do a national launch, or do I do a very local launch? Now, if I did a local launch, one of the benefits is you're going to get density. So one person could claim a place, and then other people could claim and claim and claim. You kind of get the idea. So that's something I'm actually struggling with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not sure what's going on over there. All right, come on. What are we on? Medium? I think. Yeah, we'll keep trying medium. All right. Okay, so it did unify the logo, which is good. It just used the wrong logo. I do like these, man. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and drag in Facebook ads over here. I do not know what's going on. And so maybe we should just try to collect email addresses first. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's the, so we'll, so I'm going to actually use ShipGrid.io. ShipGrid is a platform for launch as well as a number of other things. So I'm going to go ahead and do a wait list. All right, here's my code. I need to add a, what do we call this? I need to add a join sign up form using this snippet. Let's see if that works. I'm going to let it churn this out first because I honestly don't know where it's going. In the meantime, I want to make sure I have a campaign that's funded. We're going to say, what? Let me get to account overview, optimize your campaign. No, add a payment method. I already have. Dude, I already have. Let me, I'm not showing this right now just because I have too many like client facing things. Otherwise I would definitely show it. I guess this is the right campaign. I have a lot of like meta ads that I've tried with, you know, varying degrees of success. Okay, we'll try this one. This is fine. Nope, not organized. One thing I hate is just the super AI kind of bullshit. Create a view. No, I want to create a campaign. All right, so I'm going to drag this in. So here is our, let's just say traffic. So it's going to optimize for link clicks. Website and instant forms. There we go. Collect leads for your business or brand. Continue. I love how it's like, hey, you don't need to. I don't want to. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have got. Facebook Instagram feed 1080 by 1350. Okay. Stories and reels. Let's see if we can do that. Now I know Facebook gives you some capability here. So let's just say you spend average, blah, 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 blah. Your maximum daily spend is 43. A/B test. So we're going to A/B test a couple different creatives. How long should the test run? 7 days. Cost per engagement. Special ad categories. Okay, next. All right, ad set name, drivel is Cozy. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this under... let's do it under this. Okay. I got to agree to the terms of service. There we go. Maximize number of leads. Okay. No rule set, budget and creative, audience. This is where I hate this whole like Advantage Plus. I hate the way Meta does this. I think it's honestly a scam. They try and make you think that it's doing something like super important behind the scenes, but in reality, all I've seen it do is just take a bunch more of my of my ad spend. So that's okay. Include with at least one of them. Similar to most valuable. Brand safety. All right, so let's just get to the point where we're putting creatives in here. Okay. Cozy ads. Destination. So it's not a form. We actually don't want to do a form. Now this is interesting. I actually didn't tell it a form. I like the carousel idea, actually. Tell us first, should tell. Oh. Interesting. You know what? So we might have to go back and change. Yeah, so we did instant forms. We'll do website. It's okay. Website. All right. Okay, cozy ads. No IG profile that we're going to use. No threads profile. Right now, no branding. Create ad. I like doing a carousel. We'll try that. Get out of here. Okay, drivel, WhatsApp, instant form. No. Okay. Do you like this little guy? Dude, that's okay. That I'm loving. I am loving that. Okay, we're gonna copy that. See a place, start a chat. I like that. I'm gonna make sure that these are formatted right. So we'll do that's add one. That doesn't really tell me what it is. Okay. Add two. I think we already did this one. Did we? And then art stories and a little bit of magic. Love a place. I think we did love a place talk about it already. If not, we'll check it out. Okay, downloads. Okay. So I'm taking a look really quick at some of these creatives. Okay. I haven't seen what this is. Dude, this is so bad. Okay, I hate this. Like, I hate this with a capital H. Well, to be honest, I gave it a really shitty prompt, so that's kind of on me. Okay, give me an idea for messaging. Okay, give me some ideas that highlight more of the chat aspect of it, and also ones around, let me see, turning. Okay. So what are we doing? Where the fuck did I put meta? There's meta. Okay, so let's do a couple cards, image cards. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to upload, and then we're going to pick these 3 ads, and we're going to do all 3 of them. Wait. Huh? Okay. Let's see how those look. I'm kind of excited. I think that this is going to look interesting. I wonder if these work on carousel ads. Yeah. Cuzzy chats, real places. Every place has a story. What's yours? See a place start. You know what, dude? Okay, that's weird. Why did it do that? Well, I don't understand. Oh, it says see more at drivel.app. So that's kind of like the end of the carousel, I guess. Maybe it's like, is it download? Donate now, sign up. Okay. So, okay, so I like our Facebook. I like this, but I don't love that at the end. You have to do that? Ad includes media or what? Like, I don't want to put that at the end. Okay. We're not gonna, we should track conversion. So, but this is just one ad set. I want to do another ad set and just test some other creatives. Like, I think with ads, all right, let me see. Your neighborhood has a group chat, drivel turns. I like real places, real conversation. Dude. Okay, I love that. This is gonna be an interesting one. So the whole your neighborhood has a group chat, I'm not into that one as much. Now let's do ones about your city being. Okay. So we're gonna, what am I gonna do? I think we're gonna create another original campaign. Yeah. So we're going to create ad manual upload. I know I'm like talking to myself right now. I don't want that. Drivel.app, yes. Add creative. Okay, so we're just going to add some different creative. I'm going to get ChatGPT to come up with, give me a headline for the carousel on Facebook. So description, website URL, drivel.app. Okay, apply to all cards. Maybe we should change it from download to something else. It might not be the right move. I do need to change this one too. Select placement to edit. No. Did I drivel? Drivel. I made you out of clay. Let's go up here. Apply to all cards. Okay. Dude. No, that sounds weird. Your city has secret magic. What? It's weird. It's almost like it didn't finish. Okay. So I'm going to remove, and then I'm going to change image, upload, and then we're going to put in 4 and 5. Do you like the idea of like it's making your city more magical? Because I feel like that's a cool idea. 4, 5. One thing we have to do is there's one sunrise or sunset that it's using here. We got to just... why is it not letting me? All right, so we'll just do 4, whatever. 4, and then add image cards. 5. I like this guy, right? That's he's kind of neat. I like the little plushie. Did we do the love a place talk about it? Did we do that one? I don't think we did. That's crazy. I actually think that's really good. Love a place talk about it. Starts with 1 comment. I know we did that. Let's do love a place, talk about it. Okay. Add cards, add image card, upload. Love a place, talk about it. Let's see what that looks like. I like the idea of having this at the top. Love a place, talk about it. Okay. Okay. I have no idea why ChatGPT keeps doing this. It's such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. We're going to see if we can find a way. We're going to see if we can find a way to change some of these. Okay. I like how it just gave up. Your city is full of hidden wonder. There's magic around the corners. Like, these don't really say, hey, I'm an app that you can talk on. How are you feeling about these? Not available for messenger stories. Okay. Why is it getting cut off like that? Okay. I mean, it looks decent enough. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some of these cards and start editing here. Cozy Chats, Real Places. Is that the one that says Cozy Chat, Real Places? unlock the cozy side of town. Where does this go? Okay, single media. Let's see how it rebuilds these. Cozy chats, real places. We're going to take out the speedrun X piece. So maybe what we can do is claim your neighborhood. Okay. Let's see. Man, I'm telling you, we might need to create a new page on Facebook. Because I don't think that these should go under the speedrun page. I mean, obviously. Start now, ad manager. Come on. All right. So I think we need to create a page. I'm going to go to Facebook's Business Manager. Dude, Facebook Business Manager has gotten so flippin' complicated. Holy moly. All right. All right, so I'm glad that it's drafting. Cozy Places Real Chat. Okay. Cozy Conversations start here. Let's see, small places, big stories. Cozy Chats, Real Places. Discover places. There's wonder around the corner. Find a place, make it yours. I like all of these. These are all pretty good. So let's go over here. Find a place, make it yours. What's number 2? Where's the other one? Start the story here. Okay. Let's give that a headline. And then let's see if we can come up with some of the primary text for the ads here. And so while we're here, we are going to go to PostHog, my favorite. And then on PostHog, we're going to go ahead and, let me see, we're going to log in. and we're going to implement post hog, at least web tracking on the major page. Let's go with the tag manager also. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to try and find, didn't know I was, let's see what else we got here. We're going to create, do we have Drivel here? We do not. Drivel, drivel.app for web, create. Yes. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to start a tag manager here for Google, and then I would like to build this tag manager. Okay, let's just say okay. All right. So we want to put Google Tag Manager on here. We'll see once this starts working, and then we're going to add post hog here too. Big fan of post hog. Let's go ahead and give it a name. All right. All right. And so this is going to help us track everything that's going on in the marketing page. And so we're going to start logging some conversion events and other things. Like just generally, what are people doing, you know? Okay, I kind of like that. Primary text. That's so big. That's like way too much, right? Let's try this. Still don't know how to spell whimsical. Oh, you know what? I kept thinking to myself, like, man, like it's quiet. And I did not figure it out until just now that I have no music going. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. That's the worst. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay. So I think Cozy is going to give us some mileage, but I guess we'll see. Do we want download or do we want like sign up? See details, learn more, request, subscribe, see menu, shop now, watch more. Okay. I like this one. Drivel turns ordinary places into warm local conversations. I like that. All right. Choose conversation, conversion events to track. This add account selected. So let's just say preview. What's the advertiser? All the destination URL are the right ones. Okay. I like it. So I'm going to publish, and it's going to take a second anyway. We're going to publish because of errors. What? What errors? Select a promoted object. Oh, okay. That's because I didn't actually tell it to go anywhere. Which one did I fuck up? Okay. This Facebook page, create ads. Hold on. Carousel, destination, drivel.app. Yup. Did I miss this one? Maybe I missed this one. Publish. I definitely feel one's ad set and one ad drivel is cozy. Okay. Because there's an error with the ad set association. Dude. Drivel is cozy. Okay, so what's the issue? Result goal attribution model standard. No end date. Big audience. No ad transparency. No rule set. Publish. One ad set and two ads were not published. Dude. Oh, so which ad set is not getting published? This has definitely happened to me before, and it's like literally the biggest pain in the ass because, okay, actually, wait. All right, one thing I want to do before, I want to launch our marketing site with PostHog because I need to get, found the actual, nope, not that. Okay. Implement the Google Tag Manager. Okay, now implement PostHog. So PostHog, we're going to use SDK setup for web for Next.js. So we're going to just put this here. So we want to get session recording. That's why we're doing this. We want session recording in a web. Okay, so hold on. Let me go back to. I am telling you, like this has definitely happened before, and it's a pain in the ass. I've had this happen when I've done like multiple ad sets at the same time, where it just, let me see. Like that, I'll tell you what, that is so annoying. That is so annoying because it says no ads, ad set, on, publish. What's the issue? Promoted object for your ad set. You know what? Data set conversion event. You know what? Whatever. Is that the issue? Let's try. I don't think that was it. Pfft, apparently it was. Okay. So that means that we only got like half of what we were hoping for. So let's turn that on. PostHog. Connect. PostHog. PostHog MCP. Oh, not that. No. I want to... I'm kind of curious if this MCP is going to work. Sure. So we need to get some data from PostHog, which is going to be this project token. Web. What? Connect. Dude, really? Already authorized you. We are getting this launched tonight, no matter what. no matter what. So Drivel is cozy. So we had, dude, did you shit the bed and fuck up my ads? I can't tell. Or is it just showing that because it's a, what? I want to make sure that it got, okay, all right. So it kept my stuff. That's not too bad. All right. All right. Crisis averted. I need to add a terms and privacy policy. The terms should use the same termly link as I use. Load from here. So we're going to just grab the terms of service from here. Okay. So I think Facebook has been needing all of that fun stuff. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kill some of these, unused. Delete these ads. Okay. Okay. Web traffic uses the connector, automatic page use. Did it get the right one? It might have. Okay, cool. So we're going to do that. We're going to push it in just a second, and then we're going to add a, what do you call it? Add a sign up. Using ship grids. Okay, so let's see if we're getting anything. We'll go ahead and push it in just a second. Installation health. Okay. Event tracking. So it says events are getting captured. Configuration, authorized URLs. Okay, reverse proxy. Yeah, we need to do this. The reverse proxy thing is such a pain in the ass. Restrict this to route cloud. So this used to be just the biggest pain in the ass. Let me see. T.drivel.app. Okay, so then we're going to have to do some quick DNS changes for this. So managed proxies are so important lately. This used to be a lot harder. So a managed proxy, basically, a reverse proxy rather, what this does is it makes it so that we're never requesting post hog, because there's a lot of browsers that have started to crack down on that. And back in the day, as early as like 6 months ago, you had to spin up a Cloudflare like virtual machine and do all sorts of like crazy shit. It is wildly easier now. And so now all I have to do is do this proxy here. Okay, so my DNS, I just created my DNS records. And now that I've got my nice ADD poppin', let's go ahead and see. So we need to finish the marketing page. Get out of here. That, nope. Ship your pages, ship your, yeah, should use exactly. All right, yeah, use, yep. Okay. So we're going to see if people will use, do I say just add? No. There we go. Cool. So it's spinning up t.drivel.app. This is something I'm going to add to the speed run, man. Let's see. And so now we're going to copy the waitlist stuff. Let me just kill that. Okay. Yeah, ship return policy. Yep. Yep. Okay, go. Now, this is kind of like a race against the finish because I want to get this done before Facebook inspects my site, because once they do, they're going to immediately see that I have no privacy policy and no terms of use. Even though they exist, yeah, they need to actually be linked here. This ADHD music is something, huh? Let's go. Taking its time. Okay. Take your time. Dude, it didn't even change the background. Oh, it did, it did. Whoa, that's awful. Actually, wait, do I like this? Do I? It's like not cozy enough. Cozy is definitely like the word of the day. What do we look like on mobile? So let's look at our Facebook ad campaigns. Where are they? Did I just what did I just do? Dude. Where is my ads manager? There it is. Here's my ads manager. We're still processing. Learning. Oh shit, wait, is this already launched? Actually, I've never seen it launch this shit this fast. This is it, if it is, it's crazy actually. What? No. What? It's not in review? Okay. All right, so do we have our pages terms? Okay. And then we're going to PR this and just get this up there. No, no, no. Is it seriously serving already? I'm actually incredibly surprised that it didn't go through any review. Okay. Sugar waitlist of Paris. I know. Okay. Let's see what that does for us. Okay. I wonder if I can transfer this. So I just created a page for Drivel on Facebook, so I actually want to transfer it over, but I don't have to. I really want to launch this. We're still issuing. There we go. Okay. So this is actually really important. I'm using a reverse proxy for the post hog URL. So the new URL for the tracker is that. Waitlist.js. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay. Still waiting. Okay. Dude, there's so much to freaking post hog. Like, it is insane. Absolutely insane. Oh shit, why is it showing me... Why is it showing me session replay for... I must have used the wrong... What? What? Did I, like, do this? What? Let me go back to this organization. Okay. Dude, I think that we did it on the wrong... Okay, you know what? This is easily... These are just reversed. I think. Right? Maybe. Yeah, this is all... This isn't Drivel. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to project settings. So we got to change the project settings, not Drivel.app. 75 days later, marketing page. Okay, all right, so now we're going to go over to Drivel. Shit, does that mean that my proxy... Fuck. I actually did the wrong reverse proxy. That's so funny, dude. Okay, so we'll have to do that. It's just another... Okay. Delete that. Dang it. What a pain in the butt. Erroring. Perfect. So let's go to this one. This is not 75 days later. This is actually... It's a marketing page. Rename project. Reverse proxy. Dude. Okay, there is something wrong now. This reverse proxy... What? Ah, man, I am like not feeling great about this. I don't know if you noticed this, but like on this project, is it an organization proxy for the entire organization? No. It just says project organization. Budge. Okay. You know what? Maybe it's okay. Maybe my delete didn't work. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Shit, man. That was a lot of fun for nothing. Okay. So let's see how it looks. Okay. Well, that looks like dog shit. Right? Not great. Okay, so let's do this. I want to do this part first. So we got to get this loaded so we can see if PostHog is actually working. Lame. All right, PostHog project token, that one. Isn't that a sexy domain? I mean, I love short domains. I'm a short king. Okay. Let's make sure we're doing it that way. So we gotta, let's kill the beta codes left today. All right, remove the beta codes left today section in the hero. I want to do a deploy here and just see if events start firing. That's the most important thing. Let's also make sure that we've got session replay turned on. Not yet enabled, obviously. Privacy and masking. Okay. Do we have any events yet? Nope. Let's get installation health. Are flowing without page leak bounce rate. Okay. So I guess it is getting something. This is one thing I really like about PostHog is it has this notion of a yeah, of this, which shows you live, which is very helpful. Okay. Remove the beta codes left today. Did it work? Nope. Did it just like error out? What the fuck? It was weird. Doesn't usually create errors like that, but that's fun. So the goal right now is let's launch something to Facebook. Let's just see what happens. Do people come here? Do they, what do they want, you know? Okay, right now what we need to do is we need to find, let me see if I can find my Facebook ads. And then we're going to go see what we have waiting for us in there. I can't believe that these are already like learning. That's nuts. Look at that. So like we're legitimately already sending traffic there. Okay. Let's just see if we can capture an email address input. We're going to need to get rid of the waitlist thing, I think. Let's just see. Let's see if that works. Let's create a PR right now. I just want to get this moving. All right, so this is just me. Search adding button in the current hero. It currently has a claim your first place plus upgrade email form, replace primary CTA. I'm not, man, you know what? I might go back on that. I'm not sure. So this is the ShipGrid waiting list. This is our wait list. A feature we just added, actually. It's really awesome, actually. This makes it so easy to create a form and start a wait list. And I know what you're thinking. I can create a wait list on my own. Here's what's interesting. After you've created a wait list, how are you going to email all of those people to let them know that their access has been granted? Well, what if there's a way where you could press a button and then batch that out and then watch to see who signed up? That's one of our big pieces that we've implemented in here. Just definitely something that we always need. Once again, my goal today was to get the damn thing launched. My freaking short this morning, I was talking to people and I said, get it launched. It doesn't matter if it's good. Just get the damn thing launched. And that's what I am doing. Also, if you care, I just 3D printed this. It's a, well, it's going to be a AirPod case holder. There's a top to it also. So it's got Gridfinity on the bottom. And then the little, I don't know if you can see, that's where your standard Apple kind of charger thing is. And I want you to take a look at, nice, pretty nice. Anyway, okay. Now I have to, we really shouldn't have like 14 different calls to action, but whatever. Fix the duplicate waitlist. Cool. Did you? Boom. Don't love how that pops in like that, do you? All right, so this is what we've got. It's not amazing. All right, so I want to push this right now just because, like I said, I want to get something out there. I've got a lot of work I can do on the marketing page, I think. Is that like a sticky CTA? It is. And all of these probably are going to go to app as a rollout app. Okay. Okay. Let's see if any of these events are getting... Okay, cool. Look at that. Bum, 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 bum. So it's not capturing when I go to... Okay, fire a conversion event every time the user used to go to app.drivel. And then we're done. Man, I feel like I broke a sweat today. This was a lot. I love it, though. We definitely got cozy. Interesting. Every place deserves... I like this. Every place deserves a story. I kind of like that. Da-da. Okay, for every click the link leading to Drivel.app. Okay, so it sounds like it did it. All right, let's get our PR going. Does that work? So here's our live stuff a few seconds ago. Okay. Find a place to claim. It does not look like we captured that. I don't think we captured that, did we? I don't know what's taking so long. I can actually just merge this right from here, which I might. There we go. Let's just merge the thing. Now it's giving me the merge, of course. Da, 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 da. All right, let's go in here. Let's see if we're find a place to claim. So we're hoping that that gave us a conversion event, and I don't think it did. Oh, it did. Son of a bitch. App conversion right there. My bad. Okay. Okay. All right, so we are officially pushed. Let's see if our ads are in service. I think they are. Learning, applying one recommendation, higher click-through rate. What? Based on our automatically second add music to your ads at no cost, based on their content preview. I want, if you gave me some like lo-fi I like how it's like preview, and then the preview is just like nothing. Does that, like, I can't even imagine that that's going to work. So we're just going to, fly without it. Okay, conversion, app conversion immediately via send beacon. Okay, cool, we're done. This is as good as it gets, man. And then I think we've got, we'll start collecting email addresses. Web analytics are flowing in. Yo, let's go. Let's make sure session replay. Is session replay working? There's only one way to find out. Let's go over here. I'm going to do this. Oh, I want to claim this place. Neat. So I'm going to close it. So that, I'm hoping, there's nothing, huh? Oh, it says recently active recording. So maybe it's because, okay, I haven't left that place yet. That might be it. Yo, okay. There we are. Okay. All right, we're done. That is as good as it gets. So that was a lot of fun. So what do we do today? I mean, I ate my words today. I ate my dog food. I came on this morning. I had a YouTube short, and I was basically like, ship whatever the hell you have. Ship it now. Don't wait until tomorrow. And I decided to take that advice because it's good advice. And so today I launched a bunch of Facebook ads. I threw about $100 at it, I think $25 per day or $30 per day. And then I came up with a bunch of AI generated visuals. We'll come up with even more tomorrow. We're going to figure out what sticks, and then we're going to measure on post hog. So thanks for joining me. Hope it was